Within 5 minutes of legally parking her van, a woman found herself confronted by police, falsely accused of overnight camping in violation of a law that doesn't even exist. Katie Kidman, who had just arrived from Los Angeles and was preparing for a court appearance, was approached by officers Herrera and Johans. They claimed they had received a call about illegal camping, even though she had been parked for mere minutes. When she refused to back down, demanding proof of the so-called violation, the officers became defensive, shifting their tactics to threats of issuing a ticket. They demanded she roll down her window and ordered her to leave immediately, despite her being legally parked. But Katie knew her rights, and the way she handled the officers is a lesson for everyone. Watch the full video to see how she stood her ground and learn how to handle police overreach in situations like this. Her channel is Katie Kidman. The link is in the description. Make sure to check it out.
Can I help you? No. What do you need? What's your name and badge number?
Hi, Herrera. My badge number is 98227.
And yours?
Johansson, 99332.
Okay. So, excuse me a minute. Let me get out.
About, overnight camping.
A call from who?
Just people that live in the area.
I don't believe you. And I'm going to get the call because you're lying. Get that light out of my face right now.
That's not in your face, ma'am.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And you're obstructing my camera.
I'm not.
First of all, you're lying, miss.
Okay, well,
because I just got here.
Speaking on you.
Yes, you
I don't
would.
even know who you are.
I just got
You
here.
just got a call with the van?
Yeah,
Like
you
I
know
said,
who I am.
There's plenty of places you can park, but you can't camp in the
I can
city
park
of-
wherever I
Not
want.
in the city of San Luis Obispo.
Anywhere,
You cannot-
anywhere in America.
You cannot overnight camp here. It's a ticket.
I can
So
park
we'll come
anywhere
back
I want.
later and check
There
on
is
you.
no sign here. There's nothing that says I can't park.
It's just a
You
violation
can't
of the
come back
whole
here.
city.
Can I get your card?
I don't have a card. I gave you my name and badge number. Like I said, I don't know why you're so aggressive towards me. I don't even know who you
Because I know you're lying and you guys harass me all the time and I have a video channel.
are. Well, like I said, you can't overnight.
And I'm over here for
You're gonna
court
get a
and I just got here from LA and you're not giving me a ticket, all right?
You'll get a ticket
No, I won't.
you're here.
A ticket for what?
for overnight camping, okay?
No, it's not okay.
Well,
There's
right
no
now-
such thing, okay?
Right now
There's
it's
no
not.
such thing as
Right now-
overnight camping, okay? No such thing.
Ma'am, do you need any
Okay.
type of assistance, medical assistance?
I think you need medical
Anything? You take
assistance. You're lying.
medications for anything?
You're coming over here and lying to me. You're
Do you
being
have family in
condescending.
town?
It's none of your business. You're dismissed.
Do you want the,
You're
do you
dismissed
want the
and
call
you're
number?
dismissed.
Do you want the call number for your record?
I'll get it.
Okay. I'd be happy to give it to you if you want it.
You can go ahead. Give it to me.
Would like it?
Yeah,
35,
sure.
can I get the
Why
deal?
not? You guys are a couple of liars and I'm sick and tired of being harassed by you.
Okay. Do you want
And
to
that's
write?
disgusting.
Do you want to write
This
it down?
is America. Okay?
understand.
No, you can just say it out loud.
It's
No,
two-
you don't.
it's
We have a
2-4.
constitution in this country.
Like I said, it's the city of San Luis Obispo.
Like I said,
They
we have a constitution and we have
municipal code
rights.
violations
No,
here
they
in
don't.
the city.
So the-
No, they don't.
Yes,
No, they don't. It's against the law. That law that you're quoting right
ma'am,
there
did you want the
is a
number?
complete lie. And I'm tired of being lied by you guys. You're licensed to lie, and you're a liar.
Well, I can
You're a
see
rookie, you're a
have
young
something
girl,
against
and you
law
need to
enforcement,
go
and I
get another
understand
job.
why, but I'm letting you know that if you're here overnight,
Yeah, I
camp,
do,
you're
because you
gonna
guys
get a
harass me.
citation, okay?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not, and I'm going to park right here overnight.
if you're here overnight,
There's
you
no
can
such
you
thing
can figure it
as
out,
no
okay?
camping. That law's been thrown out, and you're a liar. You're
good
both
night.
liars. You're both a couple of pigs and a couple of
I hope
liars.
court goes well tomorrow, man.
I don't have court tomorrow.
You just told us you did.
Not tomorrow, this week.
Can you not? Yeah, didn't
So what makes you think that you know when I have court?
you told me you had court.
Not tomorrow.
So,
But obviously you know.
so you,
So you guys are both here to harass me?
No, we're not
Ma'am.
here to harass.
Yes, you are. I just
not-
parked here 5 minutes ago.
You're welcome to go back.
You
in.
have no reason to come over here and
gonna
screw
get,
with me.
I'm gonna get in my car. So if
And
you-
I'm going to file a complaint against
That
you
sounds good.
and that liar.
Have a great night.
I sure will. You have the night you deserve. See, you know who I am. You said my name. You had no right. I haven't broken any law. You need to get re-educated. You don't. Did you swear? Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
Rochelle.
Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
Absolutely did.
Okay, then follow it.
Rochelle, I want to be very clear with you.
You follow it,
We're
too.
getting in our cars.
You
and it's
follow
a,
it,
it's
too.
a safety concern if you want to walk up. So if
Safety
you want to let my
concern.
partner and I
It's
get in
a
my car.
safety concern that you come over here and harass me in the middle of the night.
Okay. Well, we're trying to leave you alone.
You
so have a
two
good night.
rookies need to go get other jobs. Fuck off.
It's not very nice.
You're not nice. You're coming over here and lying to me, threatening me, and harassing me. And you need to go kick rocks.
A tense confrontation unfolded when officers threatened a boat owner with a citation and arrest, all because he couldn't move his sailboat without wind. Officers insisted he complete a propulsion test using his sails or an auxiliary motor. But there was one major issue. There was no wind. The boater, who had spent months preparing his vessel, explained that sailboats require wind to function. However, officers refused to listen, relying on an app-based wind reading instead of the real-world conditions in front of them. What started as a routine compliance check spiraled into a heated standoff, with officers escalating the situation when the boater refused to comply with their unreasonable demand. When it became clear that he could not complete the test, officers threatened him with a citation and even arrest. Watch how this absurd situation unfolded and share your thoughts in the comments.
All right, so right now it is 10 o'clock and I am getting reports that it is 8 knots. And all you need is 5.
This is not 8 knots of wind. This isn't even 2 knots.
Do you have a meter?
Huh?
Do you have a wind meter?
Yeah. There's no wind. No, there's no wind. I mean, if you want, I mean, I'll put all my sails out, I'll pull my anchor, but the boat's not gonna, it's just gonna kind of,
What I go by right now is saying in Gulfport right now.
I mean, you guys should have a meter, don't you?
It's 8 knots of wind right now.
Well, there's not 8 knots of wind. I mean, I know what 8 knots of wind is. This is
All
like
right, so
maybe
Mr.
2 or 3.
Vincent, so I've given you every opportunity.
I've done everything that you've asked. I got both my sails out.
All right. Well, let's give it a shot because it's 8 knots of wind. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm just okay, but the boat's not going to go anywhere. I mean, it'll drift that way a little bit, but it's not gonna. It's just going to turn to a side, and then, I mean, it might start sailing after a few minutes.
You said you had a motor and you hadn't had time to get it dropped. Why hadn't you had time to get it dropped?
Because I was in Michigan. I think you remember that, right?
Well, I also, we've had this scheduled for months.
Yeah. Well, I know we've both rescheduled it a few times.
And that's 8 knots of wind right there. I can feel it. Once you get this up, so under sail, all you have to do is go 100 yards out.
Yeah, once I pull my sails up, I'm going sailing for the day.
Oh, okay.
No, me and her already planned we were gonna go anchor out over there for a couple days, like probably through like Christmas Eve and then New Year's.
Nice.
We're gonna go do a little traveling of the bay.
Nice. Okay.
It's a lot of work for me to pull these sails up and pull the anchor up, and I'm not gonna just go being and then.
Well, now listen. Part of the test is you got to go 100 yards out, come around the buoy, and come back to your starting spot. Okay, that's the test. Then after that you
doesn't work with no wind. Sailboats have to be moving in order for the rudder to actually steer the boat. Like if there's no water going past the rudder, it's not going to just turn on a dime and come back.
Well, it doesn't have to turn on a dime, but you just have to turn around the buoy, not on a dime. You just have to come back.
I can't tack and jibe back and forth to get back, like because there's not enough wind. The boat has to get moving until I get enough speed going where I can, where it's going to start steering and stuff like that. I know I can go over here. I can go like anywhere in that direction right now.
Okay. So that's what I need. So what I'll do is I'm going to set your first buoy up, right, to give you enough time to get around. I'll set your first buoy. Are you going that direction? Is that what you're saying?
I can't come back over here once I start moving because there's not enough wind. There's not enough wind. Do you understand how a sailboat works? I mean,
yes, sir, I do. But you're going to try because look, the test is you have to prove propulsion and steerage. So you have to be able to move your vessel out 100 yards and make a turn and come back. Then after that's over, you can sail wherever you want.
Well, I'm going to be.
Okay. That's what the propulsion test is all about. You have to prove steerage and propulsion.
Well, I'm trying to explain like just basic common sense with wind and how everything works. It doesn't work like that. It's impossible. There's no way that can happen. The boat's not going to sail into the wind. It just won't do it. So
then my question is, which way are you wanting to start your
okay.
test?
What I'm trying to explain to you is the boat's not going to sail dead into the wind. I can go in this direction. It's not going to go fast at all. It's not going to happen in 15 minutes. The boat's not even going to start moving for 15 or 20 minutes because there's no wind. This is not 5 knots of wind.
It's 8, according to my gauge, it's 8 knots.
No, it's not. There is absolutely no wind out here. There's not even ripples in, there's no wind. There's no wind, no current, nothing. Like I said, all I can do is try and cooperate is I will pull my sails up, I'll pull my anchor up, and I'll start going that way in some direction, but there's no wind. I cannot sail
Mr.
with no
Vincent,
wind.
have you ever sailed a boat before?
You've seen me sail it. You told me.
I haven't seen you sail it. I don't know where you're getting that from.
Weren't you out here at 8:15 in the morning the other day writing me a ticket?
Was I writing you a ticket the other day?
Somebody handed me a ticket the other day at 8:15 for an anchor light. In the middle of the day.
What's that got to do with you sailing?
Because you told me that you had seen me out here sailing my boat. You told her. And you told me on the phone, and I have the call recorded.
He said that you've been out here practicing. Is what he said.
Yeah.
Sailing. Yeah, sailing. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen you sail.
Well, now you're changing your story.
No, I'm not changing my story.
Well, just like you were out here at 4 o'clock in the morning watching my boat with no lights.
Mr. Vincent, we've
got you scheduled for propulsion tests this morning. You weren't even on duty at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Sir, all I can go by is my gauge.
All I can go by is
and my gauge is saying you've got 8 knots. We've had this scheduled for over months. If it was less than 5 knots, I would give it to you. But my gauge
there's no wind. How can you say there's 8 knots? There's no wind out here.
I'm not a wind meter.
Well, then,
I'm telling you
how are you qualified to judge me on my sailing skills?
Watch that top part.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
now you're telling me that there's 8 knots.
It's saying there's 8 knots. Coming out of looks like out of the north. And you knew this test was coming up.
Well, yeah, of course. I didn't think that you were going to show up out here and demand me to sail my boat when there's absolutely no wind.
All right, so listen,
I think that's kind of
you
unreasonable.
bought this motor
I think that's kind of unreasonable.
for the propulsion test, and you knew this propulsion test was coming today, and then to say you can't do your propulsion test because your sails don't work, when you've got to work,
sails don't
when
work
you've
when there's
got
no
a
wind.
motor
Okay, I'm
on
not
the
going to
back.
argue with you. Sails don't work when there's no wind.
I'm not arguing with you either. You've known this was coming for months.
This is entrapment.
This is not entrapment. You have a working motor on the back of your boat that you bought specifically for this test because you told me that, and now not to have it ready and say you can't do your propulsion test because your sails don't work. That's not on me. That's on you.
When did I say my sails don't work?
You can't sail when you've got a working. All right.
There's
keep
no
doing
wind.
what you're doing.
There's no wind.
You can't use that as an excuse when you bought this motor for your propulsion test and you don't have it working.
That's
all right. You know
beside
what?
the point because
Fine.
you know what?
You
I
won't
can do it
the
under
propulsion
sail.
test. I'll just go ahead and write you a ticket for no means propulsion.
I've already got my sails ready.
I'll just go ahead and give you a ticket for no means propulsion. You can
do that. You know what? Because you know what? I've already put my sails up. I've been cooperating with you the whole time, and now you want to change things around and say that I'm not cooperating.
Well, you're saying you can't do it, so I'll just go ahead and give you the citation for no means propulsion.
And then I'm going to go to court.
That's your right.
And then after that, I'm going to file a big fat lawsuit for harassment.
This is not harassment. This is my job.
No, this is harassment. You're over here yelling at me for something that I cannot even. There's no wind. There's no wind.
So, sir. So here's the thing.
Ma'am, here's the thing. I've explained it.
I'm explaining to you. You bought this motor and told me for expressly to pass this propulsion test.
Okay, I didn't put that bracket on there, and I didn't know that it was in that situation.
You knew that this was coming for months, and you've had this motor for 5 months.
And I'm sitting out here
waiting,
and
you're not ready to take your propulsion test because you say there's no wind.
I don't control the wind. There is no wind.
You have a motor, and it's not my fault that you didn't have it ready for today.
Well,
it's on you, not me.
It's not my fault that there's no wind and I can't just put my sails up and sail.
It's your fault that you didn't get out here and get your motor set up
you
for
sound
a
like
propulsion test.
Child right now. But
no, sir, you're an adult. You need to take.
You're an adult. You should actually understand how wind works. There is no wind.
It's not about wind. You bought this.
It is about wind. This is a sailboat.
And you told me you were going to do it.
Sailboat with an auxiliary.
And now you're telling me
auxiliary
because there's no
power.
Wind.
Auxiliary power.
No, it's one or the other. It's either.
Okay. Well, there's no wind.
All right, that's enough.
Yep. Thank you.
What I have to check is just to make sure it's in the green.
Yeah,
that's all I had to check.
It's a class 3 or whatever for the combustibles.
But
all that stuff.
In the green, that's what we
so
check.
So if it ever goes in the red, you'll have to replace it. But as long as it stays in the green, you're good.
I won't have it anymore. So.
Yeah, if you have to use it, that's bad.
I have to use it.
So here's a copy of your citation, exact thing I gave you. Do you want to try it with a little bit of wind, or no?
Okay, so this is how sailboats work. This is how sailboats. It's not 8 knots.
All right,
this is how sailboat works.
So here you go. There's your citation. Here's a warning
moving.
for having. It comes up as a warning for having your safety equipment. That's just how I write it. But here's your decal.
Okay, now where do I put this? Like
so the instructions are on the back. Usually people put it up by the registration sticker.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Okay.
Oh, my registration is coming in the mail. I renewed my registration.
Okay. All right. Well, folks, have a good day.
So I think if you look up you can see that my registration's current, right?
Yes, it's current.
Well, I just renewed it. It expired
His birthday.
this month, but I renewed it. It's all paid for. I'm just waiting for the
Actual sticker.
stickers. I did it online. So I'm waiting
Okay.
for stickers.
Okay.
But
All right.
no, it's up to date. It's up to date, and my insurance is all up to date. Everything's up to date.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Vincent, have a good
And
day.
hey,
Ma'am, have a good day.
all I could do was try
Me
to get
too.
my sales. I got all my sales working perfect. I got all the rigging all done right. I can't lift that motor by myself. I can't lift it up. I got to lift it up, take it back off. I got to get like something that'll drop that bracket down. It doesn't go all the way down. It's like this far from the water.
Again, you knew this day was coming for
Well,
over 3 months.
I didn't really
You
wanna
had
go
your chance.
spend-
Well,
I mean, that motor's
you'll
brand new.
explain
I've
your
never
side
even
to the
started it.
judge, and
Yeah.
I'll explain my side to the judge, and we'll go from there.
Yep.
And let her decide. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you hear him lie over and over and over again?
Thank you for watching. If you believe in holding public officials accountable and protecting your rights, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It motivates us to bring you more eye-opening videos like this. The original video links are in the description. Check them out and support the creators. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and always record. We'll see you in the next video.